Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy JD, and I'm back at it again with another video. As you can tell by the title below, this is going to be another story time. You know, it's been a minute since I did a good story time. Since I did a story time period. So, I said, let me get on here and drop another story time. Why not? Why not? So, as you tell by the title below, this is going to be the story time about how I got whooped in the second grade because I was talking about sex. So mind you, I know I'm in second grade talking about sex. Like, where's my parents? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. But yeah, like, I got whooped because I was talking about sex in school. And yeah, so let me get into the story time. But before I get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and your family. And without further ado, let's get straight into the story time. So you know how I do my story times, I always gotta give a little backstory. So mind you, me and my siblings used to always watch Two and a Half Men. And if you know and you watched Two and a Half Men, you know that show is very inappropriate. They're always having sex in there. They always talking about sex. Like, it's very inappropriate. Especially for somebody that's in second grade to be watching. You know. So I don't know why I was watching, but I was watching it. It used to come on what channel did it used to come on? It used to come on channel 13. If y'all ever had the antenna TV, everybody had the antenna TV at a point in time. But yeah, it used to come on 13. I think it was like 13-2 CW. Yeah, it used to come on CW. I remember that. And that was back when we had antenna TV. We don't got antenna TV no more. But, it was back then, way back then, when we had antenna TV. So I was watching it. I've been watching that show for a while. And I remember watching 3 episodes before I went to sleep that night. So when I woke up that morning, I was just like thinking about the episodes all day. So I go about my business, get dressed, brush my teeth, wash my face, do everything that you're normally supposed to do before you go to school. I got on that bus and I was thinking about it, and I was talking to my sister. I think I was either talking to my older sister or my little sister. And we wasn't talking about Two and a Half Men, but we were just talking. So we get to school. I go to my class. So I used to hang around with a certain group. So it used to be me, this girl. Actually, I'm gonna give them code names. It was me. It was Sydney. It was Cara, Kim, and Angelina. We just want to say those. And we just happened to be all sitting at the table. We all giggling, laughing. I think we were doing a group project or something like that. So we all we're laughing. And then, I don't remember how the conversation brought up, but I was just talking about Two and a Half Men. And about the episode where I seen where, he had got caught having sex with her in his room or whatever. So I was talking about that, and then everybody was like, all the boys, they was like, oh, Javon, he gangsta because he was watching, stuff with sex and stuff like that. And that was in second grade, so you knew, like, if you was doing those type of not like doing that type of activities, but like if you were watching that type of stuff, you was considered gangsta, like a OG, because you were doing stuff that the rest of them couldn't. So, yeah, I was doing that, and I was watching that TV show, and I used to watch this other TV show that was very inappropriate, and it was just like, I used to watch it on my own TV, so it was none of nobody's business. But, yeah, I was talking about that. Everybody, all the boys, like, oh, Jamal, you watching that? Da-da-da. Like, they praising me, da-da-da. So, Sydney, because I say Sydney, she was feeling very uncomfortable just because I was talking about female body and like how the girl that I was watching last night on Two and a Half Men had a perfect body and she had big boobs and a fat booty. So I guess Sydney felt so insecure and she felt so uncomfortable by it that she ended up telling the teacher. So the teacher comes over and said, Jamal, why did Sydney just come to me and tell me that you're being very inappropriate and disgusting? I'm looking, like, everybody looking at me. The boy's like, Jamal, you about to get in trouble. You gotta get in trouble. Like, right? So I'm just like, I think in my head, I'm like, this girl, she freaking snitch. I'm like, this whore. I didn't want to call her a whore back then, but this whore. But, yeah, and I was just like, why? So I'm thinking in my head, Jamal, you gotta come up with something. And, like, normally I'm good with coming up with stuff, like, off the head. Like, so back then I was just like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, trying to play it off. Trying to play it off smooth. But it didn't work. Because the other girl, Kim, she was still talking something. Yeah, he was talking about the female body, the vagina, the booty, the boobs and everything. Right? So I'm like, oh my god, they're some damn snitches. I'm like, I can't trust these people. You supposed to be my friend. Y'all was supposed to be in my friend group, and y'all snitching on me. But the teacher was like, Jamal, you're inappropriate, and I'm gonna get mom on the phone. I'm like, oh my god, not you finna call mom. So, you know, back then I was a little scared. I'm like, damn, she better call my mom. I'm finna get whooped. She finna beat my ass. But, you know, I had to play it cool. Because I was in front of a whole bunch of people. And you know, when you had to get that phone call home in school, you had to make sure you acted tough. Just because you don't want everybody to know that you finna get your ass whooped, or you finna get beat, or you getting in trouble. Like, you don't want everybody clowning you like, ooh, Jamal, you about to get your butt whooped. I don't know. You don't want them saying all that. So, you know, I had to act tough. I'm like, I don't care. Call my mom. So I'm just like, why did I tell her to call my damn mom? So, right, so my mom, she calls my mom. The teacher calls my mom. Dial that damn number up. It took forever for her to pick up the damn phone. But she finally picked up the phone. She was like, hey, this is Jamal's teacher from school number 2. Yeah, I'm talking about school number 2. So if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I was in 2nd grade. And yeah, she was like, hey, this is Jamal's teacher. I'm calling because Jamal's being very inappropriate and disgusting in class today. So she's explaining to her what I said to this female, and you know your parents already be like, put them on the phone. So I'm like, oh my god, she finna to cuss me the fuck out. Like, she finna go in. So I pick up the phone all sad, like, but I still had to keep that gangster mode on because people was watching me. So I'm like, hello? She was like, what the f is your problem? I'm like, oh my god, it's ghetto. But I'm like, nothing. I don't know what they're talking about. Because you're just telling me that you're being inappropriate. You're talking about the female body parts and stuff like that. And you should not be talking about that in 2nd grade. And I'm just like, ma'am, that teacher is lying. I was definitely used to say, I was like, yeah, that teacher is lying. So basically, the teacher gets back on the phone, telling me something. No, we have 2 girls that were over there when he was talking about it, that can vouch for me. And I'm just like, if Sydney and Kim say something, it's gonna be a problem. I ain't gonna be mad, and when I come back to school, I'm not talking to them anymore. I'm not. But she was like, yeah, he was like, he was talking about this show called Two and a Half Men, and that she was like, he claimed that you let him watch that show, and I really think that's inappropriate on your part for you to even letting him watch that. But like, it was on my own TV. I used to be in my own room. watching that. Yes, we were little kids doing stuff that we weren't supposed to be doing, but that's not the issue. Focus. Go back to the story. So, I'm gonna say, oh my god, I'm finna get beat up. She told the teacher to hand her back the phone. To hand me back the phone. So I'm like, okay. I said hello. She was like, when you get home, I'm finna beat your ass. So I'm just like, oh my god. I'm thinking in my head like, damn, I'm finna get my ass beat. But everybody looking at me, so I'm like, So tell me why she called my father. Why did she call my father? She called my father. For what reason, I don't know. But she called my father, so the teacher called my father, and so did my mom. Like, it's very rude. Like, why would you call my father? Like, she should never put my father's phone number up there. Like, at all. And, yeah. So she called my father and told my father the same thing she told my mom. And my father talked to me too, told me something that was inappropriate, da da da. So tell me why they came to that damn school together. Mind you, my mom and my dad were split at this time. So he used to live in his own house with, I don't think he had kids at the time. But he used to live at his own house with his girlfriend or whoever. And my mom raised me. So tell me why they came together in the same vehicle to come pick me up from school that day. And I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, when I heard that teacher say Jamal early dismissal, I used to love when I used to get early dismissal. I know everybody used to love getting early dismissal. But when I was dreading, I'm like, damn, not early dismissal. They finna beat my I'm like, okay, let me get ready. Let me get mentally prepared for this butt whooping. Let me get mentally prepared. So I walk out, gather all my stuff. Everybody like, Jamal, when you get home, she finna beat you. Like, she finna whoop you. I'm like, nah, she not. She wasn't even mad, da da da. Playing it off. And I get into the office, and I see my mom and my father. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why did they both come? So we in the car, and they're trying to make small talk to me. And then they was like, I hope you know when you get home, your ass is mine. My mom used to always say that to us. I just be like, oh my god. So I'm in the back seat contemplating. I'm low-key crying a little bit in the back seat. I'm crying a little bit in the back seat. So we get home. And tell me why they had the decency to whoop me twice. First, she whooped me with a flip-flop, and then the belt, and then he whooped me with his shoe. So, it's really ghetto, and I'm just like, damn, I got my ass beat. I went back to school that next time, and I ain't talked to neither one of them for a good couple days because I was upset. Like, y'all really got my butt whooped just because y'all felt uncomfortable. Like, I know I was being inappropriate and discussing everything in 2nd grade, but mind your business. You know, mind your business. But guys, that's going to be the end for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It was very fun to record. If you guys enjoyed this story time, make sure you let me know in the comments. If you guys want more story times, let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, your family. And I feel like that's it, I have to say. Watch out for the new content that's coming soon. And go ahead and follow all my social media accounts. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.